Hi there, welcome back to Geeks Off Grid. We're going to be looking at some more land today. Check this out. How'd you like to go there? Look at that big giant forest. Put a cabin in there somewhere, how about that? But look what's on the other side. A giant lake. It's like paradise almost. So stay tuned. Please subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. My goal with this channel is to document finding the land and then building a cabin, an off-grid cabin, and then long-term move there and live off-grid. And this will document the entire thing. Isn't that awesome? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. All right, wife, we're back. So this one is 6 acres, 6.4 acres of land, and there are houses. There's a house up there on the hill and over there, so that's kind of annoying, but not bad. They're still pretty far away. We'd have all this land. It's not really the mountains, but it's big, and if you climb up this hill you could see the lake. I don't know if you could see that over these trees. It's pretty beautiful, but on the other side of these trees before the lake is the main road, so it's pretty busy. But still, let's walk over there. What's that? I think this also is a little out of our price range, although later, wow, we could subdivide this into 6 lots or 12 lots and become zillionaires, or just have a giant lot. Here now you can see the lake. That's beautiful. If we build a big house with a deck above these tree lines, you can still hear the cars. And there's the lake off to that side. But I think we're looking for something more remote. But this does have everything: power, water. You probably still have to do a septic tank. Maybe not though. Ooh, look at that ominous cloud. I want to walk up and see what if that's some kind of a rock wall or what is that. Plus we're hiking. It's good exercise. What do you think, wife?
Just taking it all in.
Do you like this kind of area? It's got the lake, but we would spend all of our money just on the land and have no money to build anything. A lot of bugs, grasshoppers. That looks like maybe it's not a rock wall like I thought it was. It's like some kind of a leveling off, or maybe either a place to put a house or a trailer or something. This is bigger than 6 acres. I think this ends up being 2 lots. See how down there they have like a Y where we pulled in? That's half 6 acres, this half 6 acres.
Yeah, so this might be the one already sold.
Yeah, I think half of this is already sold, which that would explain why this is level. Because I think this is the better side. Because that's closer to houses and not as flowy. But boy, look at that lake. This is the whole reason I even started this whole quest, is sitting on the deck on vacation looking at that lake. And this would be perfect for that, because it looks like nobody will build down there at all, and sitting on a deck in a house, you can't even see the road. You can still hear it. You have some signs of civilization over there, whatever that business is, but barely. And then you have a bunch of fancy pants houses up there, which actually is good, because it would make the value of this be bigger and you could subdivide it. If you kind of plan that into your long-term strategy, where at some point this could become subdivision. Nice, but probably not. I forget how much it is, but I remember it's out of our price range barely. Not that I couldn't make that work, but then we'd have no money to build anything. We just own some dirt. But it would be pretty cool. We could get a trailer. I'm looking for investors. Call 1-800. Give me your money. .com. All right, well, tell me what you think in the comments of this property. We'll call this 6.4. Thanks for watching. This is site number, what are we on, 3? This is 20 acres. Well, this is 20 acres of beautiful land. Just beautiful. So again, I don't know what that stand down there is, but there's a little road. There's people over there looking, and I say let them look. This is beautiful land. Almost exactly what we're looking for. You could build a cabin here. You could just use it to camp. You could get a trailer down this little road, or build it into a real road. And you don't necessarily have to build a house right there. It doesn't look this far down, but it's almost so far down I can't see my truck anymore, and I can't see the people that are up on the other side of the road, if they're even up there. It's just huge. I guess that's an outhouse, little campground, like in the pictures that I saw online. And I don't know how far it goes up the hill, if it does at all. And there's supposed to be a little stream back here. So, oh, look at that little slide thing right there. That's cool. You're definitely out in the middle of nowhere here. But from what I read, it does have power, it does have water, and it does have septic. So, oh, you know what that is? I was thinking that was some kind of a board. That's like a solar panel. So, whether that's hooked up to over here or what, that's pretty cool. I remember it said something about RV hookups, so maybe depending on where you put your RV, you have hookups, and maybe they're solar. That would be the big plan, is to put solar, like run everything off grid. All right, so let's take a look at these other structures. That looks like an outhouse, but who knows? And we've got what looks like water here. We wouldn't be using it for a campground. Maybe not, maybe initially, but so I honestly don't know how these work. Yeah, I see no water coming from there. So who knows? Is this just another bathroom? It's some kind of a storage room. It's so beautiful here. There's some wood cut down. Another water spot. Looks like you could park an RV. I'm guessing this was somebody's, you know, campground. A little pavilion type thing right there. Place to park your RVs. So beautiful. There's another pump. But it's wide open and nothing coming out of it, so not sure how that works. This, I think, is where the cabin is, where the beds are. It's a teeny tiny little cabin. Knock knock. Yeah, so that's it. One bed. If you call that a bed. A teeny tiny little less than my shed. But cool. Log back. It's probably to keep animals or trespassers out. Pretty cool. I'm not sure how far it goes over that way. There's a hose. Some more chopped wood. Let's see, we got a little stairs to go back down here. Oh, look, a beautiful swing. I hear water. Oh, look at that. She's got to come see this. This is perfect. Wow. Any monsters? Please don't get me. Well, here's your water. Little stream. Oh, there's another little cabin I didn't see. That's just so beautiful. Wow. This almost sells it. What about this other little cabin? Little swing's kind of rough, but there. Picnic table, fire pit. Ooh, steady this bridge is, because I just fell out. But there's a little bridge. Goes across to another teeny tiny little cabin, which is cool. Let's see what's in here. Hello. Little bunk bed set up. Lantern. Hunting stuff. That's cool. I mean, it would definitely be good shelter. Pretty cool. For being out in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool. Let's try this little thing again. Whee! That, I gotta say, is one of the better parts of it so far. Including all the fancy land everywhere. Cut wood, solar power, water everywhere. Man, this is great. What do you think? Leave me some comments. This is just beautiful. I'm guessing this little deck thing is for like an RV to park there. Now, probably why they're selling it. Doesn't look like anybody's used it in years. Here's your little pavilion, which you could pretty easily enclose if you wanted to. You got barbecues and a fixing shelf and everything. Ladders. So, man, the way this is built though, you could make this into a cabin pretty quick. Just build walls. I'm not thinking it's to code, but you could strengthen that right there. Oh, there's another little cabin. Check it out. Damn. We're full of cabins today. So this will be the third cabin. That's just awesome. They're teeny tiny, but hello. Another bunk bed. I don't know what this bucket's doing. There's something under there, maybe. There's some kind of plumbing. I'm not sure. But there definitely is water, but it's off because those are on the on position, and then obviously no water comes through. Oh, there's some plumbing. Or is that loose? Oh, that's plumbing. So there's that. I think the part you'll like the most is the little secluded cabins. Now, this isn't the one you'll like, but you can go look. You can hear the water. The other one you have to go over the stream to get to it. If you want to look in there, it's just a bed. Okay.
It's numbered, so this was an established campground.
Maybe. Oh, here's the. See, I didn't go over here. Here's the little stream. Like you said, some Boy Scouts or who knows what. Yeah, I think so too. But look, come back here. This is cool. They all have this little thing off of the side of them. Already, I don't know what the word is, landscaped or whatever. Flattened out for a little camping, which is super cool. With the picnic table and the grass and whatever. And the cows. I thought this was really cool. Well, that's the cabin I thought was really cool. You could swim in that. No? Fire pit, garbage can. You know, the swing's seen better days, but here's the one I think is cool. Another little clearing. Used to be. This moves. Be careful. This first part. See? These little bunk beds. That's basically what they all are. One of them only has one bed in it, but they must have two. But little trails. I didn't go back here, but it looks like this trail goes back a long ways. Who knows what's back there? That's pretty cool. Explore that. Again, the little stream. So what do you think, wife?
We can't afford it.
Yeah, true. Whew. And
I don't want to be found dead up here because we're snowed in and I can't get out.
Yeah. I love it, but short term it's too expensive. And yeah, but really, if I decide I want it, we'll get it. And wife will just have to learn to love it.
Tell me when I need to pack our stuff.
I'm not kidding, because the other one I get, it was a gully. It was a piece of crap. But I was excited about that too. And just like every time, something better might come along. So I'm not in a hurry this time at all. I'm gonna really think about it though. And another property we were gonna look at just went down $30,000. So the market is cooling off. So a year from now, or 6 months from now, this could be way cheaper. So, or you know, property, off-grid property. We're looking for off-grid property, which this is. And the benefit with those existing structures for us would be, is they would be temporary shelter. Especially if I'm up here, say we find the money somehow, and you know, our YouTube channels go crazy, which thank you for subscribing, by the way. Our YouTube channels go crazy and we start making tons of money and we buy it. I could come up here next summer and build that pavilion into more of a cabin and go from there. And you know, bring cement up here and build a foundation and then build the framing and etc. etc. And what my goal would be to build a garage with a loft in the top of it, and then connect eventually an actual house, maybe not a giant house, something like a 2,000 square foot house that's, you know, modern, has everything we need, and run it off of solar. And this already has water, and actually it already has power. So I don't know if the power is solar though, because there is a solar panel in the other end of the field. But just looking at this is something I've wanted, whether I knew it or not, my whole life. And the very first one we looked at that was in this area, this is kind of what I was expecting. I think the question there is, do we have to own it free and clear? It'd probably be better. This wouldn't. Unless we started a summer camp for delinquents, for delinquent guitar players. How about that? All right, thanks for watching. Any final comments, wife? You know, I talked for an hour. You talk now. I'll add it into the video. Your impression?
My impression is I need more time to think about it.
Well, talk about that.